Welcome back, money makers. This is your boy Duran. We are in our second week in May, and I'm just so excited to bring you new opportunities to earn money. This one, you're gonna need to sit back and relax because this is gonna be quite some video that you're gonna really enjoy, that I really think you're gonna really enjoy. I'm gonna be showing you how I created my own custom chat GPT that's going to design to make people or give them financial advice of how to build a successful online business. Now I know a lot of people is very skeptical in these days and age, which you should be. You know, you don't want to just get advice from anybody. But with AI coming along and taking over people's jobs and things like that, why not build our own custom chat GPT so we can start making money from it? And instead of running away from AI, let's run to it. Let's get this money. How can we start monetizing things and using AI to our advantage rather than being scared that it's going to just take away our jobs or that it's going to just take away all of our thoughts? Now, there is still some thoughts that you have to put into when you're building your own custom ChatGPT. So as you can see here, you have to have ChatGPT Plus upgrade to the ChatGPT 4 in order to get this particular feature where you can build your ChatGPT, pretty much your own ChatGPT robot or financial advice or whatever you want to name it. So basically, when I say here, I built my own one here. So pretty much here, when I said, "Can you help me build a new ChatGPT?" Can you? And it's gonna it wants to gauge the conversation to see where it wants to take it. So here I said, "Help me create my own ChatGPT that is designed to give advice on how to create $1,000 per month with starting any online business." And that's the key to longevity. When having the ChatGPT, you want it to be able to answer any of the questions that any of your customers. So when you sell it on the ChatGPT store, it's going to be very useful for anybody. It's not specifically for just like the study making tools or how to improve your overall health. This is for my ChatGPT is a wealth financial advisor type ChatGPT bot that's going to give people advice on any financial situation that they want for any business. And you want to be able to answer any questions that customers have. So when they type it in, they'll get the responses that they really seek. So basically when I go back here, when I look at this over here, because over here is where it's going to kind of like guide the answers, and then over on the right hand side you can see it's set up the ChatGPT, and whatever questions that the customer has, they can type directly into that ChatGPT. When you put this on the market and sell it, you'll get, and I'll talk a little bit more about that later on about how you can do that. But so here it's just an area. It says, "How about the name eBoost Guru? Does that sound catchy to you?" I don't like that name. So you can always keep customizing ChatGPT. So you don't always have to just go with the first thing that they say. You can always keep customizing the options or saying expand on this or give me new ideas, because here we don't want just basic. We want phenomenal to the next level, so people will be able to, so we'll be able to sell and this product or sell this ChatGPT to other people. So the more people that clicks on it, that likes it, and interacts with it, ChatGPT is going to give you commission, or it's going to pretty much, sell that ChatGPT, and how many people interact and buy it, then you're going to get the money for that. But that's down the line, and I'll show you what that needs, how you can set that up. So here, I didn't like that name. So can you come up with something that has an AI related name in it? And then I said AI wealth advisor. Now that would be good in a sense, but I felt like that name's probably already been taken. So we don't want to just use names. And you can even search on YouTube AI wealth advisor, and I guarantee you something advisor is going to come up. I searched this before the video creating this, so I know. So I didn't like that name. I don't want it to have any copyright towards me or people filing lawsuits against me because I took their name and I'm not original in creating my own ChatGPT bot. So we don't want that. So we want to make sure that it's something unique and original that no one has thought about it. I had said yes because I thought it was a cool name until I found out that someone else had used that name. So, I don't want to play around with that. So you can always expand here, and it's gonna give you like a little profile picture of how that is. I thought that was okay in the beginning, but I wanted it to have like a robot that had an actual money holding it up, so it's more credible, so to speak. Because you want to establish credibility when you're trying to get subscribers or followers or whatever product you're selling. You want to establish some credibility to it and make it look unique and professional. So I didn't like that. It gives off the vibes of stock, and I don't want it to be associated with that. So here I said, can you add more money and an AI robot holding money to it? And that's what it did. So it generated that, and I thought that was kind of cool that the AI robot was holding the money. So they updated the profile picture, and any updates that you see on the left hand side of creating this ChatGPT bot, custom bot, is going to happen on the right hand side. So you can play around and tweak it as many times as you want to, but I really like that, and it's what it's going for when I'm setting out the vibe for it. So I really like that. So I updated the profile picture to include a futuristic AI robot holding money, emphasizing the blend of technology and financial growth. How do you feel about this one? And I said, can you come up with a better name for this? Give me a list of options for this AI name in the list. And then it says, sure. And here's all of the AI names that it gave me. So it gave me like AI Wealth Navigator, Financial AI Mentor, AI Profit Pilot, AI Architect, Prosperity AI Coach. And those are all good names, but I feel like in some sense that those were taken. So I dig a little bit deeper and I said, can you give me more options? And it gave me more options. And I didn't like those options. So I said, can you give me a list of very creative? You have to keep telling ChatGPT what you really want and what you want out of it, because it's going to give you these just random things that it thinks about, that it thinks is good. But as a human and intellectual individual being that you are all the ones that's just watching this, our human intelligence is good over AI intelligence. So we can decide if we want that or not. I didn't like those names, so I wanted to be even more pickier, and I said, could you give me a list of more creative names that has not even been thought about yet, to still has an AI name in it. So then it finally created some more, and I said, I like the first one, Wealth Waving AI. So now I said, let's go with number one, since I said I liked it that. And so basically now, great choice. It's going to say, it told me that Wealth Woven AI it is. Now it's going to give you more options to customize the ChatGPT to your liking, so you can get very specific about what you want out of the ChatGPT. You have to be very specific about what you want out of it, so it can be very marketable when you go and sell it on the ChatGPT store and make it public to everybody, and then start monetizing it. Because basically, the way that this is going to work, once it's all done and said, it's going to go into the ChatGPT store, and then whoever goes to look up this, or you can share it and make revenue that way, or ChatGPT will just go ahead and post it onto their own website, and then how many ever people interact with it, or ask questions with it, they're going to give you a percentage of that revenue. I'm sure they're probably going to keep most of it, but it's still kind of new, and a lot of people don't know that you can do this with a ChatGPT, sell it. But I'll get into that later of how we can actually do that. So back to the original question of getting this ChatGPT designed the right way. So I said, now let's define the details. It's going to be more specific. What specific areas would you like to focus on or expand? For example, do you want advice on a certain topic of online business, or are there particular strategies you are interested in? So I said, let's have it give advice on how to make money with any online business. And I knew that I said, I wanted to be very creative with this because if you narrow it down to specific things, you're not going to have the greater amount of people that come and interact with it. They may not want to do it. So what I mean by that, like, if you are only catering a ChatGPT to how to build an online successful, e-commerce store, you're going to get all those business minded people that's going to come and interact with that, but you're going to be losing out on the other 80 some percent of people that wants to do another business niche. So you're losing money that way. You want to make sure that you can maximize this ChatGPT the fullest extent. And what I mean by that, you can get as many business ideas out of it as you can, so more people interact with it. And then the more people that interact with it, the more people you can sell it to, or ChatGPT is going to push it out to people. That's very important, that you want to be marketable in any online business, so you can help your customers to make this money. You have to be in service of other people. You cannot expect to make money just by thinking about what you want to do. You got to always be thinking about, as a business mindset, how can I help somebody else to make money? And that's how you make money in return, by helping other people. When it's a good business product idea or a business model, people are going to gravitate to it no matter what, if it's really good and it's very useful for them. That's the key word, for them, not for you, for them. But in turn of them using it, they're paying you, or ChatGPT is looking at the analytics for that particular ChatGPT and seeing how many people are interacting with it. And based on that, then that's how you're going to make your revenue sharing money for that particular ChatGPT. So I said, so I wanted to give it a financial advice on any online business. And then now Wealth Woven is now set up to offer advice on making money with any online business, navigating a broad spectrum of digital ventures. It's ready to guide you through various strategies, from an e-commerce to content creation. How would you like to proceed, or is there anything you would like to define? And let's see here. So I wanted to tell customers specific ways to earn revenue and give them very detailed answers to questions that they may ask. So Wealth Woven AI is now a fine tune to provide specific revenue earning strategies and detailed responses to a wide range of questions related to online businesses. It's ready to dissect various business models and offer step-by-step guidance detailed to your needs. Is there anything else you would like to adjust, or any other aspect you are curious about? And then I said no. But if you already have your own business model related to your ChatGPT that you're trying to, set up, you can add your own documents and it'll dissect even more of that information and put it into the answers that it gives out to the customers. So you have to be very specific in what you want to do with it. It's not going to be easy, but I know that you can do this, money makers. I believe that you can really solely, wholeheartedly do this. And so now that I see what I want to do, I wanted to show you. So here, Wealth Woven AI. Do not steal this idea from me, money makers. This is my idea, and I'm going to eventually get this trademark. So don't steal this idea from me. I know that I created this first, so I know that if anybody else comes on to YouTube and try to have this as their business YouTube model or YouTube channel at all, I'm gonna sue them. I'm just joking. I'm not that very serious about it. This is more for you guys to understand how to really go through the list and be very specific about how to create your own ChatGPT. ChatGPT is making money off of us. Why not make money off of other users in the process of building something that is going to be very useful for other people? Because you want to be in service of other people. So I felt like this is a really good way to start making money and doing that. So, Wealth Woven AI is my own ChatGPT bot or business model that I want to set up. So, creating a money. So I asked it. So basically, I acted as a user and I asked, how can I make $500 a day with building money making app with a money making application? Creating a money making application that consistently generates $500 a day is an ambitious goal that involves several stages, from conceptualization to monetization. So, success in the app market requires a combination of a compelling idea, solid development strategy, marketing, and effective monetization strategies. So, here's a step by step guide to help you achieve this goal. So, I asked a question and it's going to give me a step by step a way to actually go about and achieve my goal. So you need to identify a marketable idea. So you need to identify something that's going to solve a problem that someone is desperately needing to be solved. And that's just the business market 101. Create a product that's going to get people to talking, that's going to get people to liking you. That's something that people really needs in this life that no one else is thinking about. When you are original and you're thinking about what is a problem, what is a solution to a problem in the world, that's how you know you got a good market. That's how you know you got a good product on your hands. When no one else is doing it and when you are the first one to do it. You have to hop on things fast because it's a billion some people in this world, and then at some point somebody's going to be thinking about the same ideas as you. I guarantee you, because that has happened to me in my lifetime when I have built a business. I've seen other people do talk shows. I've seen other people do money making videos. I've seen it all. And you have to be able to differentiate yourself from the crowd so you can be able to build your audience and start monetizing your own products. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to be some rolls in the block. But that's with any successful business. But I'm hoping that this ChatGPT, kind of tutorial is kind of helping you to think about your own ideas. Don't never steal someone else's ideas. Don't never think, I'm going to take this idea. Because no, I'm showing you this is one way to think about how to start coming up with your own ChatGPT ideas, how to build your own custom ChatGPT. And so you can start publishing it to the platform and be able to start building an audience and making money. Because you have to get people to, kind of like you and to build and to believe that this is a good idea in order to sell this on the market. It's not going to happen overnight, but I know it is possible. So it has to be a problem in the world that no one else has thought about. It has to be a solution to a problem that no one else has thought about. So you always need to solve a problem. Then you need to do market research. You need to conduct research to ensure there's a demand for your app. You use tools like Google Trends, App Annie, or Sensor Tower for insights. And it also has to be a unique value proposition. Your app should have a clear UVP, unique value proposition that differentiates itself from the competitors. And as I already said, now the design and development of it. This is getting all the logistics that you need to understand when you're building this particular money making app. So you can focus on creating a seamless and intuitive user experience. The ease of use can significantly impact your app success. So your technical framework, your prototype is just like what would it look like on a basic level to the user's eyes. It doesn't have to be the final product of it, but you have to kind of have some idea of how you want to interface with it. And I've thought about this over the years of creating, my own money making app and, having people take different surveys or doing different activities. And then it'll just take it right out of my own funds that I have set up that I wanted to take it out. But that's down the line when I build a more audience. You want ChatGPT to help you come up with ideas, but at the end of the day, you want to kind of expand on ideas because as a human intellectual beings that you are, can think for yourself. You don't need ChatGPT for every single little aspect of it. It's just here to help you. But and I feel like a lot of times people just solely rely on it and they don't have any thought or input into it. You can't do that because it needs some type of human direction to it. So don't fully rely solely on that. It's going to, it's here to help, but sometimes it could be a hindrance because if you solely rely on it, you may not get the results that you want. So that's what I'm just saying. So, and then you have to keep looking at the design and development of it and all of the stuff that is kind of going down. And then you have to validate your idea. You have to do beta testing. Release a beta version to a select group of users. Get them to see how they feel about it. Do they like it, dislike it? Work out the kinks in the beginning before you actually publish the full version of it or the full live version of it before. That's just very important. You just test it out to a select group of friends or family members to see how they like it, and then work out the kinks then before you actually publish it. And then you have to have a minimum viable product so you can launch an MVP with the successful features to test the market response and redefine your app based on your users' feedback. Monetization strategies. So you can really monetize this money making app if you wanted to do that. Obviously, you need to get a developer to do it if you want to do it, or if you have programming skills yourself, you can do that yourself. I have taken a couple of programming classes, not to say that, not to brag, but I didn't like it. So I would not be doing this. I would be sourcing it outsourced if I had to set up the actual app. I would not be doing that. But I will be making money by having other people be on this app. I build up enough subscribers so a lot of people can be on there and then just take the money out of a private account or whatever. Take the funds out of that one. But monetization strategies, you can do an in-app purchase, which offers premium features, content, and virtual goods. You can do a subscription model, which is going to implement a subscription model for recurring revenue. So you can charge them $20 a month to use it. Because if you charge them $20 a month and the taxes is just $100 a month, their revenue or their things to actually make more money from the app is going to increase versus paying the $20 every month. So you don't want to charge them a higher expense to use the app in order for them to have to make the money. It doesn't make any sense. So it's just, you need to work out the kinks. I would say $10 or less. You can charge them a monthly subscription to, pay for the monthly fees and continual problems with the app that you have to talk to the developers about. Advertisements, affiliate marketing. It's just so many different monetization strategies to, pretty much get the ball rolling. Then you got to think about marketing. How you want to market? Do you want to market on social media? Do you want other people to promote your products? All that good stuff. And then scaling and optimization. You want people to respond to it in that beta testing. Is it good, bad? All of that good stuff so you can update. And then diversification. You need to expand your offerings. And once established, consider expanding your app's features or exploring additional apps to capture a larger market and share and cross promotion. So those are just like 7 basic ideas that you need to kind of take into account for any app that you want to build. Now I know that was a lot to digest, but it's not really of a hard concept to understand. Basically what you're going to do, you are going to go over here where it's create. It's going to be on the right hand side, and then it's going to help you to create your own ChatGPT. So you, like I said, you can tell it exactly what you want the ChatGPT to do, and it'll do it for you. I'm not going to go over that because I kind of already went over it when I did my own custom ChatGPT, so you get the gist of it. But this is how you do it. You have to have a custom premium feature for it. And then once you're done with creating it, let me see if it'll. So here is mine. So here you can, on the top right hand corner, it's going to be where you can share it or you can make it public. And when you make it public, it's based on the number of people that use it, it's going to pay you. But that is all I have for you guys today. I hope that you thoroughly enjoyed this. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. It's really just relatively simple to create your own ChatGPT. But other than that, I hope you all have a great and wonderful day. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. Let me know if this video helped you, and I'll keep making more in-depth videos like this before. But other than that, have a great day. See ya.